this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move!
Father! Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze.
Get ready! Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Lord, the gate! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them! Shoot him!
I'll knock it down!
Now you're finished! Got him! Now you're finished!
Get ready! They're coming inside! Conway, move downstairs! We can handle it here!
Watch out! I can't aim!
Get ready! Conway! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line! Form the line! Quick!
Pour oil on them for fuck's sake!
Let's hope this slows them
Get
down.
ready for another attack! This won't stop them!
Stand!
Draw your swords! Follow me!
Die!
Conway, follow me! What are you waiting for? Follow me! Princess lad! Don't let them climb up! Knock it down! True blood! Yeah! No mercy! I'll shoot your head off! Let him have it! Look down the ladder! To me! Get it from behind!
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking Juvat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Fortuna, you are!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Hold on. Eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing. Sir.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we won't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz. I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
I slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place, as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank!
Be quiet, you flea-bitten hound.
Get that mutt of yours to stop barking, will you? Do something about it. He's your dog.
Whistle to that dog. Henry, call that dog to heel.
Heel! What's all the fuss about, Matt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Here, Mutt. Here.
Listen, would you have some...
That's a good one. He already gobbled up. I've got one last sausage and I'll be... Look, Henry, I'm...
Come on, Oaks. We're a noble's escort. Those sausages are...
For Christ's sake, I'll have you know, but neither you nor...
Wouldn't you swap it for...
Tank it as my ring. If you can get it back...
Well... How do you like it?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been?
No. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could... Besides, we're on an adventure, and I'm in charge.
And you take good care...
Don't make fun of whenever they need it. The only thing that bothers... I hope none of them...
I'm a bit anxious.
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions, and sensible, and no doubt Lord Von... Clever folks can...
That's right. I can't imagine... Do you know why we're...
For some big...
yeah, of course.
I'm not really, but I reckon our lords will bear in mind the times we're living in. We need to know who's going... And the royal chamber...
To tell the truth, you think our big...
Nothing to worry about.
You're a bit sure.
Well, this ain't...
We might...
Peace? I don't. But I hope the main thing is that it don't get no worse.
Do you know these?
A little. It's all...
So you've been in...
Not Trotsky itself.
Ah.
No doubt. But... And besides, as the cook... What did I do to you?
Here, Mutt.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win,
Run.
then, eh?
That's an easy one.
Henry,
I always win.
come here. Henry. Oh,
I got the feeling...
just for a moment. But true enough.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
And I must say, that was pretty good. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child.
Well, I don't know.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit?
You're in the mood for that?
Certainly. So then?
Just a bit of swordplay for the...
Let's save... Oh. Keep the biting... You've got armour on, so just grab your... Here's a practice sword. Have that ready too.
Why don't we carry on to... They must have a tavern here. Fellow could have a game there.
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours?
Sit. Stay.
Mind where you're going?
Can we start with...
You've got your armour. Good. Did you deal with that dog of yours?
Don't worry.
I never knew you was... All right, let's go. Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead. Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard! Leave me some room! Good! That's the way! Why don't you cover yourself? Nice!
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it! Nice, Henry. Nice! But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready! Sweet! Good, Henry. You have to block first. You're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice. No. That way I can block you easily. Oh, nice, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself! Your first hit! All square again. Well done. All square again. Well done. All square again. Well done. Put up a fight at least. And another. Put up a fight at least. Put up a fight at least. You haven't got a hope. And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to eat. Oh, that swordplay has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
You were unbelievably lucky. Be true. I wasn't in my best form that day.
Oats?
What's left of our supplies?
If you told us earlier, and you could have cooked it like they...
That tavern where you drank...
Ha! You've...
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit.
She was pretty. A real...
Only a fella was there.
He was well... If I hadn't convinced him you were the...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around like that.
Ha! The whole world. Ain't that right? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. The wildest... So when she stripped...
Enough! You want to be and you talk like that about... You know...
Apart from the mosquito...
Aye.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey! Don't make trouble.
In the camp with you. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out...
What? Straight...
Well...
Does anyone know anything more about...
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is the royal chamberlain. He administers the... It's like this. There's the king, then him, and we are envoy.
I heard he insists on having the fun, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of...
Collecting them ain't the...
And is he any good? It ain't nothing he...
The sword is a weapon of a balanced, fast. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight.
Oh, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And
that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oates, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state. Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages.
So, here, I intend to live a little.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close. Stop fooling around. Keep your head down.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hmm? What was that?
It
All
worked.
right.
Let's
What
go.
was that?
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Na poli na chvilku rozhalila košilku, vidět byl jen kousek, báby křižujou se, aleluja Domine, aleluja Domine. Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, jen pijou jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja Domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're a...
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs!
That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? It's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them up on the other side! Oh, these torches, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait!
Ah, fuck! We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
On. Lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So... how far is it to Trotsky? There's someone in front of us! Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
and
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled.
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood
He'll
trails,
see us. We'll have to
everything.
wait.
Do you honestly think
Get
you
to
can swim
work.
all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish
Now.
the other summer.
Stumbling about, pitch back. With all your torch does it blind you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
But I still can't see a bloody thing. You fuckers.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here! Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run! Quick!
Down instead of being high up.
Because you can't see shit from up there through the foliage.
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Kurwa! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
They're
Shit!
here.
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night. When we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way, if we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
But through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with them. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. The others get here. We're moving to both sides. And send someone after me too. Sorry.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Where is he? Looks like a way out. Hans!
Here. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
You're a dead man!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
We did a fine job.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa.
Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Am I dead?
Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Well, if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fellow landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
Just hang in there, damn it. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir
For
Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He knows me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things. Don't give in to it. Hang in there. We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents... they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, stop!
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But, I did my best. But I don't see good no more. And now you've moved about. Take this and bandage it up.
Thanks. But I need to get a breath of fresh...
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. While you're at it, you can stop by. I found an old tunic. Put it on, so no doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. If that ain't enough, I put some bread in, and you'll find some of our home-brewed...
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything...
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly. no food for me here. There's no food for me here. Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bajana, too.
I've seen fellas in worse states, but in better ones, too.
Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans, and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajena too. And let her save Sir Hans. And deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Amen. Still quite fresh. I won't have to change them till evening. There's a water trough in front of the hut. Have a wash there, so you're fit to face the world.
I feel like a new man.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
What happened here?
It all happened so fast. Hans had a brawl with him outside, and you saw that I didn't get away.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon.
You owe him. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left, but I can't just give it to him now. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew. You ought to be able to manage that.
All right.
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a... At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up. You go along there till you reach a sort of...
Great.
All right. I'll be glad if you... Seeing him lying there gives...
I understand. Maybe I could manage to bury him.
The Lord... do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the...
Not to worry. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble.
Well...
Where should I put...
grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by... When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reed, and when you're done with that...
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again.
All right.
You're going to need all the saints watching over you
Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower. Sage. There we go. That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
Don't try my temper, Clone. It wasn't a broken neck that killed him. His head's caved in, and he bled like a stuck pig. Who killed him? Where's the one that done it? Start talking or we'll...
There's that piece of shit! You're done for!
Ah!
Help me with him!
Ah! Ah!
Don't surrender about it!
Enough!
Do it! Ah! 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 Ah!
Show your... Oh! Christ! Gorva! I'm wounded! Oh! Bleeding, are we?
Want me to get some more? God in heaven, my word.
That's nothing but a scrap.
Don't play the hero. Show me that. I'll try and get you into... Well, now...
Much better. And are you all right?
No.
Who do you think that...
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found... So, they must be with that... Look here. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows so. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights.
Well, Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush, and as God is my witness, I'm thankful to you for saving us.
Well, you
weren't.
Promises are made to be broken.
Sure. What about Sir Hans?
He's holding up, but what he needs most now is that...
Here.
Excellent. Now I gave you two the last of my... It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done. But you can do... My eyes are so bad.
All right.
I told you, I have a book here with the recipe. But it'll be better if...
I can read as well as any man.
My word.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you...
Of course. Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench, and we'll start. If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right. Let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better.
All right?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you.
Sure.
When you're done with that, you won't miss anything.
Shit! Shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging. Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof. Well done.
God, thank you kindly. We did what we could for Hans. The rest is in God's hands. Now go and rest. A bit of sleep will do you good. Go to bed and get a good sleep. Otherwise, you won't be fit, and I'll have the two of you to take care of. Heavens above! Didn't I tell you to go and get some sleep? There's nothing to do that can't wait till tomorrow.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell! Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel? That's good. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and...
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous... and I swore to get that sword back.
Oh, that oath must be serious if they can have real meaning. What strikes you as the most important?
The sword. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace.
It doesn't sound and swords are a symbol of kings. It could, after all, a sword...
Thanks, Pavlena.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my...
I expect you... but this is all too much heavy thinking.
Aye. That's the best. Breakfast is on the table, and we must save Ma from the...
Look who's... finally up. Henry, come and join us. Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and
I shot a bull.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded...
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to be healed.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying this...
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need.
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, but the thing I want to know is...
Well, as I said...
Well, there must have been 10 of them.
You must have been...
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth.
Anyway, with a bit of luck...
Why the modesty? You got them.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now.
What?
It's just this kind of...
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And
as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward.
But you never gave me anything for...
For Townberg?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty...
And we almost succeeded. Only...
My upper...
Backside it was. But that's no joke.
I admit it,
As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day.
True enough.
To be honest, we were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail, and whacked him, and luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the...
My word.
Once we get back to Ratai...
Do tell. What else did the two of...
Quite a lot of things. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford... We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we...
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhel...
All right. I think we should...
I'll prepare a bit of food for...
Bojena...
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov.
Now you've got me curious.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've...
I have something for you. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip. It's not all that hard to brew.
Thanks, Pavlana.
No doubt. But we...
Hans is right. God bless you.
And you too.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Are you managing?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods. And when we need something else, we buy it, or mostly I weave baskets. Sometimes folk come...
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, and Ma and... Look.
Is anything interesting?
Them bandits is riding but...
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the baby. That's the biggest thing happening.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the...
Yeah, I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. If they'd let me take part in the tournament, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hair. Take care then.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Good day.
Can you tell me...
What can I say? The village of Sheleoth is nearby, and to the north of Sheleoth is Tachoth. There's no love lost between the folks from Sheleoth and Tachoth.
Well, I don't suppose...
It ain't far from Sheleoth to Semin. The biggest village in these parts is Troskovitz. Then there's Nabakov Fortress, but Pavlena knows more gossip about folk around here.
How come you live...
That's just the way...
Ah.
Take care.
When's the last time I ate something?
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women.
What about the rest?
You saw for yourself, but you're right, we shouldn't. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a...
And when we get back to Ratai...
You're right. They were damned good lads.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us.
Henry, I like your dog.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and...
All right.
I'd expect no less of you.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yank...
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponent. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. It was dark.
I saw him, the bastard.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. Come on, let's get going. hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Oh, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they...
Oh, really? I'd rather hear some cunning plan.
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves... Then they might believe we're actually...
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here.
Hey, where's that beer?
So we'll earn something.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few... Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in...
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattay?
To Rattay? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were out...
Yes, and how come they got away with it? We've got no message, no coin, nothing.
Chin up.
Nothing. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nickel, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just...
We'll go back and bury them.
Yeah. Even though it didn't always...
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honour their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go...
Al dentes.
Al dentes for...
Food.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this... stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
Fight better, that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a pitcher and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you?
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the...
Ah, oh my.
Oof, it stinks.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go stinking up my...
You know going
I heard some
Nobody
talk about
invited
your
me.
captain.
Oh?
What was that?
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
I hope my uncle don't let me down. So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond?
We saved you. You and some other women were attacked by...
I have no idea what you're on about.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny you were washing lawn.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you still got it.
Why you standing here like a...
What for?
To get to work, you pair ordered a lot more, so you work your debt.
All right.
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks. My old man was meant to take them. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't... If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, 2 men can finish the work in a...
All right. We'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting.
Aye, it's terrible. Like it or not. You can't... Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually from? If...
Skalitz.
I ain't been further than... But I know this...
What's life like?
Better now that you and your pal... Truth to tell, it used to be better. But then there's a short...
Where can I find work?
First, you gotta carry them sacks, but otherwise you can find work anywhere. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay this. Come to mention it. And that fella next to him is Miller Grazel. He needs help, you know what they say. Well then...
Is this the only tab?
In Troskovitz it...
You must be doing pretty...
I'd be doing a lot better.
Where do you want the...
To the pantry. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
I heard some talk about some...
Ah, young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush. I'll trust when rich folks get married. That's a feast.
Will Lord...
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. There used to be a rich family.
Where's the way?
At Samin, of course.
Could I get to...
I don't know about that. What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find out more, young Svatja there.
Is that all you know?
What else is there?
I'll go and discuss it.
And careful with them. Here it comes.
One of them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks. An acrobat, eh? What does he do?
I talked to that woman.
I noticed. It didn't look like...
The main thing is, she denied...
It's definitely her, though.
I did get...
What?
Von Berghoff is a... Sacra!
If he pledges to Sigismund before...
Calm down. Let me finish. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman. It's invitation only, of course.
Why should some wedding in a...
Because it looks like Von Ber...
Oh, that's fantastic news, and that shouldn't be a problem.
I'll come up with some...
I hope we'll ask...
There's something else we have to sort.
I noticed that.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few... If we both do...
Log sack?
I'm serious.
I can't...
come on.
Maybe not now. People will remember my face, and whenever, as if the disgrace...
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a... So you should be able to manage...
Henry?
Would that be some Irish...
Not so fast. Oratoris, the priests, laboratoris, the play, and bellatoris. The what now? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work.
So what?
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. In short...
Are you really not going to help me?
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you? I simply can...
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manner.
Manners? Oh, it's not long since I had to drag one and if I hadn't, that's... I mean it, Henry.
Suit yourself. So...
Come now, Henry.
Right.
Well, if it...
How?
That. But above all, as soon as we have at least some gear, although, if you think...
How generous.
I know, my dear...
I don't care for gossip.
Nor do I.
So,
this is my see my brother.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to...
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
An ale, as usual.
How's life treating you? Not too bad. I've got so much to do. I'd have to split myself in two. Why don't you check on it? Oh, please. People are always asking you if you're looking for one. They are never good enough with you. Take it away. Head on shoulders. And most importantly, doesn't drink. You're no saint.
Cheers.
Yourself.
Aye.
The odds as obvious.
Cheers.
Drink together.
Aye.
That way you'll keep an eye on the lad, and you'll even have someone to carry you home.
Going down nicely, is it?
Going down the treat.
Sticks together. Greetings.
To you too. One beer.
Oh. I'm going to. Greetings to you.
Likewise. I haven't seen you here.
We're messengers from Rat.
Hear that, Crazel? A He's a lame lot.
I'm not lying.
Well, whether you're lying or not, what do they call you?
I'm Henry.
So, Henry.
Since you've joined.
I heard there's gonna...
That's right.
Everyone wants...
And anyone who's not invited is...
Because you...
Of course I was invited. We're all just playthings.
Trying to sound clever.
All I'm saying...
Sod that. Even Lord von Burgo himself...
Would it be...
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or travelling somewhere. So the only...
And everybody will want...
Could someone...
Someone?
Well, play of light and shadow.
What are you going on?
All right.
Semin's bound to keep a...
So...
The best thing would be to find...
Aye. There's always lots of... As the hours pass and the guests raise...
I'd like to ask...
You've heard all...
I'm looking for work.
And what can you...
I can do a lot.
Bugger me. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods. If you're not talking shit and you can wield a... And if you prove your worth, I'll even take you...
Why would you work at a forge? And I can get you to that wedding, too.
Leave it out, you rogue. I asked him...
My own power was a blacksmith, so I...
Bugger me. That's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop it...
About that job...
I look forward to seeing you at the...
I haven't been here before.
What's there to say?
It's usually peaceful, thank God.
You've got good reason to hide us.
That's enough of you. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord...
That's true. Just a couple of villages. Rocks, fields. Not even a... That's despite Otto van Burgo being one of...
When his lordship is...
Yeah, I saw him on the...
Aye, he's a right...
If you can...
So it's peaceful?
Aye.
But we'll be back to our old...
I've got to...
Wait. There's out with the truth. You ain't...
We really are. We didn't look like this when we left. We set up camp down by the pond. And in the evening, it was only through luck. We lost everything. Even the letter.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true. There's bandits marauding in these parts.
Aye. These are...
Farewell, then.
Farewell.
So, how much did you pay that?
Going down nicely, is it? Cheers.
Aye.
Mind where you're going.
Did you bring them? They get pretty heavy, I can tell you.
You ain't telling me nothing I don't know. Get a move on, mate. The sooner the cart's empty, the sooner I'll move it.
Lots of people. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised.
Ignore those people. Don't let them...
I'm perfectly calm. Keep working.
Don't say another...
Henry, stop.
And I'll get...
You're a right...
What's your name again?
True enough.
Hans
I need to
Capon
pay
of
the
Perth.
tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem.
Isn't it a bit early for that?
Yes, you
It's
did.
ages till St.
I never
Wenceslas
heard of any
Day, and
Perkstein
they don't
in all
collect
my
tithes
years.
before then.
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year. So have you got any ideas?
Enjoy your meal.
What did you say?
Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions!
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna...
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yo...
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits...
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now.
Did you hear what...
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and...
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perk... You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then.
Oh.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh, no. Take your numbs...
I give you a chance to apologize. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh.
You scum!
In for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
How did you do that?
Nicely! Oh, hack your ass off! Fuck yourself!
Good!
Christ, I'm hit!
Yeah, don't wear him!
Don't try that on me!
I give up!
Lace him up! Shame on you!
Take that! Loskins! Show what you're made! Oof! Christ!
Kick his ass!
I'll rip your ass open!
Nice hits!
You haven't had a chance.
Bloody nice try!
Send my greetings to the devil.
Why did you do it?
Don't spare him.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off.
Shut up, or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm fed up with pulling you...
You pull me out of the... Better keep your mouth shut.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these...
And whose fault is...
What? Who started quarrelling with the
And what good did it do? If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that... We've been in the shit right from the start, because you...
I don't believe it. You're trying...
Who else is... You're just a simple peasant who...
Oh, and our little prince knows... You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up...
Now you've gone... I've had it up to here with you. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong, and you're fucking useless.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly I bend over backward for you? I tolerate all your... But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's... You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out...
What?
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. That's because I'm responsible, in a way that would make my parents...
Which parent?
I, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be...
We'll see who's proud of who.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that Ocelotto?
Hey! Open Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You
can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Alright. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Alright, off you go.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Aye, aye. You're in the right place. Over here. Do you have anywhere to go? Somewhere to sleep?
What do you want?
I don't want anything.
Uh-huh.
I've been begging for alms, and that's thanks to you. This...
You're welcome.
Oh, well.
Hmm?
Now things...
Yes, you're probably right, unless...
You're still alive, like Tomcat always...
Hey.
I'm Bara.
Looks like you know you...
I ain't.
You...
Nah.
Then why...
Sometimes, but on...
Why?
Because...
I'd like to see what...
You can go...
Where are you...
For work. They all promised them with the city...
Why?
Why? I've been in the ship plenty...
What do you want to...
I'll find something.
Don't get your hopes up.
You mean they don't hand out grosh? I appreciate your...
You said you...
I'd like to go to Prague.
Aha.
Well, but I won't be...
Do you know anything...
They say he's a master...
Do you think Tomcat might...
No offence.
I don't want to pull wagons.
Well...
Well, sure.
More like some trick...
How does he...
With his... But Stanislav... And...
Where am I...
In the...
Should I what...
No, try not to...
I'm practicing...
At least you're not walking...
Ah, very fine.
And what do you have in mind?
I'd like to look to stick...
After what you...
Still.
Without money, you'd certainly find something fancy in Bartoszek.
Thanks.
Just don't get...
I have no...
The hell... Here you go.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't exaggerate.
Still.
There's a stud...
And which way?
Southwest from here. Once you see the wall... Though... Oh.
Do you know where I'm...
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay.
I'm not going near that...
If you find some work...
My main...
Well, yeah.
How much time?
From what... So...
Hopefully... I'll read...
I...
Oh, well.
Don't worry.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?